Hey everybody, it's Riley from KEH Camera. The Leica Summicron line of lenses is infamous in the photographic community for their sharp designs, f2 apertures, and compact size. However, which one of Leica's most popular focal lengths is right for you? The 35mm, the 50mm, or the 90mm? Today we're going to compare them all, and you get to decide which one's best for you. The Summicrons tested today all feature anodized aluminum bodies with amazing build quality and optical designs that are truly astonishing. The 35mm is light and hardly noticeable, even with the hood on, and the 50mm is compact with a built-in hood and is perhaps Leica's most famous lens. And the 90mm is large but optically superb, with one of the best aperture rings I've ever felt on a lens. Let's take a look at a few images from the 35mm Summicron. In this first picture, you can see just how sharp the 35mm Summicron is. It's sharp from edge to edge, and the color rendition is great too. If you crop the photo, you can see that if this lens was adapted onto a higher resolution camera, such as an A7R II, you could clearly make out every single blade of grass in this photo. The spherical element also comes through here with no visible distortion. This picture was shot at f2 and shows off how great the bokeh is on this lens. Even though this was shot at f2, the leaves are still very sharp with a lot of fine details. The 35mm f2 Summicron is perfect for all kinds of photography, from street photography to portraits to nature. It's the all-purpose lens in this lineup. Next, let's look at the 50mm Summicron. This shot shows just how great the depth of field this lens is capable of. The plane of focus is razor thin, providing this really great effect of what is in focus being razor sharp and what is out of focus being dreamy and pleasing to the eye. This is why I personally love this lens. I took this one to show how sharp this lens can be when it's stopped down. You feel like you're there standing looking at this hill because the detail is impeccable. It's sharp from edge to edge and every leaf and blade of grass is discernible here. The 50mm Summicron has enhanced capabilities in portrait and street photography due to its slightly longer focal length. Pictures taken with a 50 have a certain quality that you aren't going to find in other lenses. Finally, let's take a look at the 90mm APO Summicron. This photo was meant to show how the 90mm Summicron doesn't have any distortion thanks to its spherical element. But it was so hot that day that the lens picked up the heat distortion, making the poles look bendy. Once again, this lens is razor sharp to the corners. One of the biggest draws to this lens for me is the depth of field that is capable at this focal length. At f2, the background just melts away, while the plane I have in focus stays incredibly sharp. It gives the photo a special quality that you just aren't going to find anywhere else. The 90mm APO Summicron is a very specialized lens, which is really good for portrait photography. Its depth of field capabilities make it perfect for this sort of photography. No matter which one you pick, the Leica Summicron is an amazing camera lens. Whether it's the 35, the 50, or the 90, you're gonna get a great lens in an all-metal body with build quality that'll last for years. It's an essential part of any Leica shooter's kit. I'm Riley Brown. Thanks for watching.